Okie dokie, well, picking up the bike. It's, you guys will be seeing this on the weekend, but it is currently Wednesday, so a couple of days before I leave, they got it in. Says it's all, they took it out for a ride. It's raining today. It's not raining right now, but it has been raining. And they said, as far as they could tell, it was all working good. So that's nice. Looks like they just put a new gasket and new heavy-duty clutch springs in it. So they said hopefully that's it. And they said if I did notice any slipping, bring it back in, I guess, once I get back. But they said it should be good for the trip. So fingers crossed. We're going back through that over there, so it's a little dark and gloomy. So nice thing about it is that I get to see how this windshield does, and that my hand guards. Oh, pull back. Okie dokie. There's Mary. Okay, we're gonna highway it back, but I could get caught in the rain, so I'm guessing I should make sure my zipper is all the way up here. Hope for the best, I guess. And I got my waterproof pants on. Well, sort of waterproof. My jacket had to go in for a new zipper, but that's okay. Supposedly it's better now. Just trying not to get too crazy. Maybe we'll be lucky and I don't get any rain. That would be nice. But we did definitely get rain coming here, so my guess is we're gonna get rain. And I'm wearing my normal gloves, these ones here. So I'll see if my hand guards will give me any, if they're helpful going through rain, to see how wet my gloves get. Because I would say if I wasn't wearing those, my gloves would be sopping wet. So we'll see. There's one corner. Okie dokie. And once we come around the corner here, wearing my waterproof boots and everything. So where's my choke? Push that in. And again, the hope is, okay, well, we're in third. No slip. Fourth. Is that fourth? Yeah, fourth. No slip. Fifth, no slip. That's good. So far, so good. And I'm wondering, again, when we get up here, you guys can see it, right? See the darkness? That is the darkness that we will be going through. If I lived in Windsor, we'd be okay. But I'm going to be behind a semi, which is always good, so to give myself a little bit of room. And we're going to be hitting the rain for sure, so make sure I get my legs all kind of tucked in there, you know, just to make sure all is good. And again, give myself some room so I don't get caught in the draft of the truck. It's slowing down a little bit. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit rain for sure, but that's okay. That's all right. It's a good test, just to see how, like, my windshield and my handguards are doing, because, you know, those are important. And I may even try to keep my visor up the whole way, and I'm hoping that, you know, even when we get caught in the rain, that this Insta360 camera here will be fairly protected. Oh, here comes the rain. Fairly protected from water, and I don't think my camera on the front of my helmet will be, so I kind of have to watch for that, right? Because I don't necessarily want to break this And here's my question. I have some Rain-X that I will end up putting on my windshield at some point. Here's my question. I'll dip this down a little bit. Here's my question. Why doesn't somebody make, and it may sound completely ridiculous, maybe it is, I don't know. Why doesn't someone make like just a small windshield wiper that kind of just takes out just a little section here, you know? You can get it, I don't know, maybe it's just battery operated, maybe it's chargeable, right? So that you charge it up for your ride. When you need it, you can turn it on, and it'll give you, I don't know, it'll give you a couple hours, right? Maybe an hour or two. Or you could run a cable like through here, right? So you have a battery or something sitting on this side, and then you can just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't mind the rain, but I like to be able to see. And when you're caught in a really rain, like a real good downpour, that's when you're like, my visibility is shot, it's completely gone, right? So it would be really nice to have visibility. Oh, so I think that cloud there, just one kind of to the left there, I think that was a cloud that just poured on us when we were coming to get the bike. So the hope is that the hope is that see this guy, he's just throwing up the water at me. See my windshield? You can't see through that, right? But I'm also noticing, at least at this speed, which I'm doing about, I don't know, 90, 95, I'm also not getting a whole lot of water in my face. So that's all right. And the truck's definitely, you know, throwing it back at me. So yeah, so that's all right. Should I pass the truck or should I stay behind him? Questions. I think I'm gonna pass him because I don't like being behind a big truck in the rain. I really don't. And I know there'll be some turbulence going around him, but that's okay. Ready? We're gonna go around him. Yes, sir. And my other camera here, doing excellent. Oh yeah, see? All that toss up. I don't want that. I think I'm somewhat fortunate, honestly. Like, I think that now, number one, my hands don't feel wet. My hands feel fairly warm. I don't even have my heated grips on. And body-wise, I feel warm. We get caught in this kind of weather. Warmth is super important, you know. So yeah, and I think we missed the rain. I think that cloud that went over to the left over there was the one that poured on us. So I'm just getting mostly, there might be a little bit of drizzle maybe, but I'm mostly getting some spray from the cars that are passing me. But that's all right. That's okay. We're good. And I'm super happy that if all else fails, this windshield is high enough and enough protection that my Insta360 there, the X2, which you guys are seeing right there, yeah, I don't think it's not getting any water on it. So that's super awesome. But I'm not used to having a windshield up this high, so it is weird because I can see over it, but you know, I have to really like get upright and get my you know, come in here a little slower. These are wet now. Anyways, yeah, I have to sit up a little bit higher so that I see over my windshield, but that's okay, I can. So when it's like, they say that your windshield, you shouldn't necessarily look through it, you should just look over it, just barely, which is what I'm doing, so that's good. And you also, when it's like yucky like this out, you really have to watch like the road, what do they call them, tar snakes, because they can be extra slippy. They can be slippy in the rain, and if it's really hot out. I remember last time we went for a long ride and it was actually in like, we went to Lake George to Americade. Man, because it rained down there, but then there was a couple days that was like really warm, and I tell you, it was, they were slippery. You come around a corner and you hit one of those and you just felt the bike just slide over it. And you see all this water here? It's not normally that high. So we've been getting a lot of rain in the last week, and which is good because we had all these Nova Scotia forest fires. But Mary went to work yesterday and you couldn't even see the grass. Like all that grass over there was underwater. All this underwater. Yeah. At least that grass is going to be happy. It's got all of its water, which is good. Yeah, it's not like pouring, but it's there's definitely some rain coming. I can feel it. Definitely feel it. You really gotta watch when you're going over things like painted lines and stuff like that on the ground. Again, when it's wet out, they are even more slippery. Slipperier. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And you guys may be able to tell. I think my Insta360 camera on my chin, I think it's probably doing okay. I'm thinking the windshield is probably protecting it a fair bit. Now, not so much, of course, when I stop, but I think when I gotta go here. I don't want to stop. Of course, when I stop, I get some wetness on it. But when I'm moving, I would probably say we're doing okay. We're probably, getting some protection from this windshield, so that's good. Because again, I don't want to wreck this camera. 2 reasons: it's expensive, and my luck would be I wreck it and I get to Laconia and I don't have a camera to shoot anything with, and that would suck. So yeah. So anyways, you guys are watching this because I'm gonna put it out, I think, this Saturday. So you'll know that's the 10th. When you're watching this, I am driving to Laconia. Day 1. We're taking 2 days to get there, and second day, of course, we'll arrive. That's why it's taking 2 days. But I also don't know what the hotel/motel internet is like, so just kind of be aware that there'll be some extra normal tech review videos. But I won't leave you hanging. I just don't know necessarily when I'll be able to upload these, but I'm going to try to upload these regularly, actually, while I'm gone. Alright guys, that's it. Bike seems to be running good. Laconia, happening right away.